Tobago Updates morning show, and this morning we are chatting with Dr. Faith B. Yisrael, Secretary for the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection. She is also the assemblyman for Belle Garden, Glamorgan, Belle Garden and Glamorgan, which encompasses other areas. She's chatting with us this morning along with Rachel Spann, who is the chairman of the Tobago branch of the Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association. And this morning, viewers, our focus is on a Belle Garden community health outreach. Good morning and welcome to you, Dr. Faith, and to you, Ms. Spann. Good morning.
Good morning, Ria. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, assemblyman for the district known as Belle Garden, Glamorgan, but it actually starts all the way by Goldsboro, by the bridge, by Weirdos there, and goes all the way to Kendall Farm School Junction. So the name is just Belle Garden, Glamorgan.
Okay, I think for some time to come, we will still have to explain that because there have been some changes within recent times.
EBC will need to explain that.
That's right. Well, it's good to have you with us this morning. Now, we're talking this morning, Dr. Faith, about this Belle Garden community. There you are. Good morning to you, Ms. Spann.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you on the program with us this morning. So let's get right into things. We're talking about this outreach, this Belle Garden community health outreach. Give us an idea of what prompted this initiative.
So this is one of those initiatives that I can't take any credit for. Dr. Spann reached out to me a couple months ago, indicating that she was representing the Medical Association and indicated that they wanted to partner with us to do this outreach in Belle Garden. Of course, I said, anything for East, anything for Belle Garden, anything relating to health, I am for it. So we've been working together since then to pull this off. So this is purely the Medical Association ensuring that they give back to the communities that birthed them and that gave them life. So this is the Medical Association saying, Belle Garden people and surrounding areas, come out and be part of this health and wellness interaction.
No, I'm glad that you mentioned and surrounding areas because I will be there on Saturday or Sunday, because I'm hoping this is not exclusive to Belle Garden.
No, it is not exclusive. Anyone who is in the East can come and be a part of this. It's not exclusive to Belle Garden people alone. Although Belle Garden people, you all come out. Make sure you all come out.
All right. Well, let's chat a little bit here with Dr. Spann here. And my apologies for not having introduced you properly earlier on. It's Dr. Rachel Spann, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Spann, tell us about some of the services that would be offered on this day, because I'm thinking here with the Medical Association being involved, there may be several services being offered?
Yes, so that's correct. So the point of having this community outreach, we wanted to make sure that the members of the community know that there's a medical association and that there are doctors also advocating for their well-being. As a result of that, we actually are organizing medical consultations, so both adults and children. So we'll have adult practitioners and we'll have pediatricians who are doctors responsible for children's health. We'll also be having wellness checks, so blood pressure, sugar, height and weight, and we'll also be having dietitians there. So patients or people who having issues with their high blood pressure, having issues with their sugar, or people who just want to eat healthier in general. The dietitians will be there to offer advice on how to eat healthier. And the last thing that we'll be having would be a gynecology booth. Now, the facilities didn't allow us a space where we can have enough privacy to have gynae consults. So we're just going to have a booth that where people can come talk and ask questions related to gynae or women's health issues. So that would be basically everything. We have doctors and nurses as well as clerical staff who willingly volunteer their time to help with this initiative.
Let me ask you here, what are your ties? Do you have ties to Belle Garden and environs?
I actually don't. So initially when
you did right now, right?
Well, now I do. So initially, when we were discussing where we should have it, I spoke to Dr. Maria Rami Dillon, and she suggested Belle Garden because we thought that it was a place that's central to a lot of other places, so Pembroke, Roxborough, Glamorgan. So we thought that area would allow enough access not only to one specific area, but it will be close enough to other places where people can come and experience the benefits of this initiative.
Okay, I'm really happy for this. Now, you made mention of some of the services that will be offered on that day. Let's talk a little bit about the importance of checks, persons checking on some of these areas. You made mention of blood pressure testing and blood sugar testing. Now, there are a lot of persons out there who do not check. They just, you know, they rely on how they feel on the morning to tell them, you know, whether or not they should take the medication. You know, it's true. I'm sure you've heard it before. So the importance of checking on these things.
Okay, so let's take hypertension or high blood pressure, for example. It's also known as the silent killer. So you can't really judge how you feel in order to take your medication or to say, heart attack or a stroke, and they tell us the same thing, that they were feeling well before they were healthy. And it's important to, so when we speak about health, we talk about physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, all of those things. And all of those things are actually tied together. So what stood out to me actually is that COVID changed the delivery, the health, not only in Trinidad, in Tobago, but basically everywhere else. So not only are patients, and this is something that I've heard more often than not, that patients are scared to come to the hospital because they think the hospital has COVID. Clinics have been cancelled both at health centers and in the hospital. So there's been this disparity between I should take care of myself or I need to check on this because this is happening, because I'm fearful of this happening. So what this health outreach aims to do is where we bring health to these people. So those people who are scared to come to the hospitals, come to the health centers, those who may not be able to travel so far because Scarborough General Hospital may be a little bit further than the Belle Garden Community Outreach Center, Community Health Center, Community Center, sorry. It's closer for them. Push people to take more charge of their health, because what we want to do is we want them to advocate for their health. We want them to work together with us for a healthier community, for a healthier Tobago.
So much. Now, Dr. Faith B. Israel, let me ask you here. When persons are coming out, should they walk with medication that they're already taking? What should they come with?
So as Dr. Span said, there'll be physicians there who are able to give them advice. We may have a situation where you've been taking and having reactions to it. So yes, if you are coming, definitely bring the medication that you are already taking, because that could be part of the consultation. That is part of them saying, yes, this is where you are, this is why you're taking this medication. Maybe you just started and you have a couple questions about it. This is a perfect opportunity to come and ask those questions. Just to be clear, so over the week, so it's going to be a two-day thing, a two-day event on Saturday and Sunday. So for those who go to church on Saturdays, you could come on Sunday. Those who go to church on Sundays, you could come on Saturdays. And it's going to be at the Belle Garden Community Center. Which is right there on the main road.
The brand new.
The brand spanking new. Brand spanking new Belle Garden Community Center from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. both on Saturday and Sunday. So if you have any kind of health question, if there's something that's been bugging you, if you have a concern, if you're feeling a little bit, and you know, as Dr. Spam said, you have not been able to go to the health facilities, this is an opportunity to have our doctors look at you and have a consultation with you. And I just, you know, she did say, but I want to stress it. These are our health professionals volunteering their time.
Yes.
These are our health professionals who have been working hard for the last 2 years in the middle of COVID, still taking their weekend off to come and talk with the villagers, to come and talk with the residents who are from the area. And I feel so proud. That is why as soon as she said it, I was like, yeah, you know, we could talk about the details after. We could figure it out after. But yes, you guys are willing to do this. I am very willing to be a part of this and to partner with you to make sure that this is a success. So I'm really, really proud of our physicians, of our nurses, of our dietitians, of our clinicians who are going to be there. The staff from my electoral district office are also going to be there. So if you have a question about, anything that you would normally come to see me about, they will be there as well. I'll be there for most of it because, we have activities that are planned left, right, and center. So I won't be there for the full 2 days, but I will also be there. But there will be a staff booth from my office there as well. So I'm just so happy that this is happening, and I'm encouraging everyone to come out. If you have any health-related question, again, no question is stupid, No health-related question is stupid. Come out, ask your questions, get the medical advice from our professionals, and let's be healthy.
However, if you are experiencing symptoms of sneezing, coughing, that would not be the place.
Yeah, well, we're still kind of in the middle of this horrible thing known as COVID. Yes, I know we are going to the point where we're calling it an endemic, which is important. That endemic does not mean that it has ended, because I think people are thinking that the word endemic means it is ending, and we're not there yet. And let me just stick that in for a little bit. There are 3 terms that we need to be very, very clear about. The epidemic is when you have new cases and you have an increase of cases. So we had an epidemic at the beginning where we had new cases of infections happening. Because those new cases were raising in countries all over the world, that is when the WHO classified it as a pandemic, because a pandemic is where we have epidemics happening throughout the world. That's why we're using the word pandemic. Endemic, though, means that we are not having those new cases continually up and down like we were seeing before, but we have a consistently high cases. That's what endemic means, consistent and high.
So it's not that
it is ending. It's not that we are out. It is consistent and high. So we still need to be very, very careful. So yes, going back to your point, if you have the kind of cold and flu kind of symptoms, yes, definitely call the 800 HEAL number instead of coming down there.
Thank you.
On Saturday and Sunday.
Definitely. And the time, just remind us of the time.
So it's Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., both Saturday and Sunday coming.
All right, and it's at the Belle Garden
Community Center. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Span. Any closing comments very quickly?
We just look forward to meeting members of the community and helping you guys. We really look forward to this. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr.
Yes, and I want to... Dr. Span, thank you so much. She was so nervous to come on air. She did an amazing job. Thank you.
Very good. All right, thank you so much. All right, well, viewers, lots more. Thank you so much, Dr. Faith and Dr. Span, for being on the program with us this morning. Lots more coming up on the program, so share the live, share the live, share the live.
I faked a migraine to skip my in-laws' anniversary.
I call all my girlfriends babe, so I don't mix up their names.
I always pick fights before my boyfriend's birthday, so I don't have to buy him a gift.
Some secrets are too good to keep, like the KFC secret recipe bucket, with 9 pieces of chicken and 5 regular sides for $129. Only at KFC.
Are you looking for that all-in-one shopping experience? Then look no more. Visit Lamb's Best Mart for your grocery items, fruits and vegetables, drinks, home items, stationery, gift items, hampers, shopping gift cards, toiletries, small hardware items, and much more. We provide order and pickup service, even delivery to your door. We are your friendly community supermarket. Check us out today at Lamb's Best Mart, located at 22 Daniel Trace, Canby, or visit us on social media at Lamb's Best Mart.